I'm Christopher Underwood Sr. I am the coach, the founder, and everything with School Boys Basketball. And we're here to provide opportunities for our boys and make dreams come true. I was at-risk youth growing up. You know, my parents both were drug addicts and being in and out, incarcerated, constantly growing up my childhood and high school years in my life. And I played sports, and I never really had anybody there at my sporting events, to cheer me on and whatnot. Growing up, I had, got into fights with kids and getting disorderly conducts, stealing, theft charges, as a kid, and this was early on. But sports is what kept me on the right path, because I always wanted, my dream as a kid was to go to the NBA. So I had good coaches that were in my life. I was very fortunate for that. They were like my dads, because I didn't have a father. So the coaches that I had from youth to high school and even college, they were like my parents. My spiritual journey began this year, honestly. Growing up, my grandparents always brought us to church. That's the only time we went to church, is when we were at grandpa's house. So I went to visit my family in Detroit, Michigan, and one of my cousins was like, "We're going to church this Sunday. Would you guys want to come?" And my fiance and I both look at each other like, "Oh no, we ain't church going people." And they were like, "Well, it's this, it's this type of church." And we're like, "Okay, we'll give it a shot. We're visiting. Okay, let's do it." So we get there, and I was in love. I'm like, this is church to me. And come back to Minnesota, and I'm like, I want to find a church like that. Joe Defoe, my basketball coach, and his wife were like, "You should come try our church out." And I was like, "Okay, what kind is it?" And they were like, "It's not a Catholic church, it's not this, it's not that." And I was like, "Hey, let's do it." So I showed up to the church, and I was like, wow, this is phenomenal. I need to be a part of this. This is where I need to be at. Before I was coming to church, I was lost. Really what it was is, by going to church, you find a sense of worth. And what I've personally found what I'm here for. So when I look back and I started Schoolboys, that's why I tried to be like a big brother to them, / a mentor / a dad, because they need that. And my thing from this is, when they're with me, we have fun like big brothers would do with the little brother, what you should do. And I want, most of my kids, we come from nothing. I tell them all the time, we as in me and all you guys, we come from nothing. We don't got them exposures. So if I can show them that there is more than basketball, girls, and the struggle, we're gonna make something happen. All my kids are smart, every single one of them, and they all can do something. And I just want them to know that, because the lifestyle that we live and that we're from, I think we lose that for a minute, because it's a parent or a family member that you kind of look up to, but they keep messing up. And I think God is getting me to get these guys in church and get them to believe in Him and practice their faith. That's humongous. And I think that's what I'm here for, honestly, is to shape these guys and impact as much as I can.